Janakīkāntasmaranam. Having a dip in Mandakini river, Bharata comes to have morning darshanam of Sri Ramachandra. Rama is sitting under a banyan tree with Sitha and Lakshmana. He shines like Dakshinamurti. In front of him, with a huge crowd, Bharata comes. He prostrates before Sri Ramachandra, and he also sits with the ministers, priests, and the people in general. There was absolute silence. Na kaschit kinchit abravit. Nobody was talking. In Indian English, pin drop silence. And of course, yesterday I was telling, normally in presence of Rama, people enjoy the silence. Okay. Just in his presence, he manages the people to be silent for even hours together. So they are sitting. Gurostu maunam vyakhyanam. Shishyastu chinna samsayaha. Nobody has any doubt. Nobody has any stirring. Nobody is evoked or provoked. They all are sitting in front of Rama. Rama also is sitting. But only one thing, a very strong expectation from all, especially from Bharata. Rama has to come back. Who is going to talk about it? Who dares to talk in front of Rama? Bharata is seeing the face of Maharshi Vasishta, Jabali, Kashyapa, Katyayana. All are sitting silently. Better they talk, because I am a small boy in front of them. If an elderly person talks to Rama, Rama may come back. But even the elders do not dare to talk. Therefore, to break this silence, Bharata stood up. He prostrated before Sri Ramachandra. There is nothing to fear, because Rama is always pleasant. Rama is not scolding anybody. Rama is not a tiger or lion or a ghost, but he is an ocean. Prasanna mudadim yata. So when you see the ocean, we all feel happy. At the same time, we are dumbstruck. That is why Bharata is silent. And Bharata is now breaking the silence. To break the silence, it is not a tough job, because Rama is a Purvabhashi. Rama builds rapport well. That's the meaning of this word Purvabhashi. Therefore, Ramachandra is asking Bharata, what do you want, Bharata? Do you want to talk something with me? This is Purvabhashanam. If someone is hesitating to talk, even though he wishes to talk, one who removes that hesitation is Purvabhashi. Then with the clasped hands, Bharata talks. Tasya me dhasa bhutasya prasadam kartumarhasi abhishinchasvacha adyaiva rajyena maghawanive. The same shloka is reflected in Sri Raghava Shatakam, Sri Anna's composition. A very heart-touching and heart-moving song. Swamin Svikuru Samrajyam Swajana Rakshanam Tvaya Natyajyam Swamin Svikuru Samrajyam Samadana Bheda Danda Chatura Sarase Kalyana Guna Sarase Gunalaye Sukumara Swamin Svikuru Samrajyam. The word Swamin in this Kirtanam shows the Swarupam of Sri Ramachandra. In Valmiki's Ramayana, Tasya me Dasa Bhutasya, this word shows the Swarupam of Bharata. Dasa Bhutasya Swamin, Svikuru Samrajyam. I am at your service. Bhratuhu Sishyasya Dasasya Prasadam Kartum Arhasi. I am not only your servant, I am your brother too. And I am your Shishya, disciple. And for all these reasons, you have to respond. And in all means, I am smaller than you. Shutena balaha sthanena janmana vayasapi aham. I am smaller to you. I am smaller than you in scholarship, Shutena balaha. In position, sthanena. And also by birth, janmana, and also by age. And I want to be smaller always. Therefore, it is a request from your disciple, your younger brother, and your servant. What do you want, Bharata? I want you to get crowned. Be pleased. I beg, be pleased. To be pleased, what am I supposed to do? What do you expect from me? Only one expectation. What is that? You should be in your welfare. That's the expectation. You should not scorch yourself, giving up the whole of kingdom, having the matted hair and the tree barks, living in the forest. All these things are not fair for you. You should be a king of the kings in Ayodhya. And all people have to rejoice your arrival, your return. Raja Rajendra Samarchita Charanam Ratna Simhasana Samasinam Raghava Drishtva Tvam Nija Swaminam Raghava Drishtva Tvam Nija Swaminam Ramata Mano Me prema paripurnam swamin svikuru samrajyam. We all wish to see you getting seated on the wonderful throne of Ikshaku lineage. And my heart will be filled by having this wonderful darshana. When Bharata says this, Rama responds. When we see Rama's talk, we may think peripherally, he is telling so many things which are disconnected to the context. Why Rama is talking all these things, we may wonder. But you see, so many things he talks, wave after wave. Natmanaha, kamakarosti purushoyam anishwaraha, itascha itarataschainam kritantaha parikarshati. Purushoyam anishwaraha. This being, this knowing entity, Purusha, I am Anishwara. He is not the ultimate Lord. He doesn't decide for so many things which happens in his life. And he is dragged here and there by destiny. Sarve kshayantaha nichayaha patananta samuchrayaha sanyoga viprayogantaha maranantam cha jivitam. Sarve kshayantaha nichayaha. Whatever is yearned will be spent. Whatever is going up has to descend. There is a saturation point. And whoever gets united has to get disunited. And whoever is taking birth has to die. Yatha kashtam cha sameyatam maharnave sametya cha vyapyatam kalam asadya kanchane yevam bharyasche putrasche nyatayascha dhanani che sametya vyavadhavanti dhruvo hesham vina bhavaha. Throw 4 or 5 logs in the sea. How long they can coexist? They all get separated after a few minutes. In the same way, all the relatives, all these so-called relatives, father, mother, husband, wife, children, grandchildren, they come together for some unknown reasons and they depart like logs in the ocean. Many people are journeying for a long distance and they are going to a village because the village has a celebration. And someone wants to rest and he is sitting. Others are telling to him, my dear, you come behind us. We are going before, may you come behind us. In the same way, those who are dying are telling us, we are going first, may you also follow. We all definitely are going to die. Okay, whoever is taking birth, whether he will have that earring ceremony or not, he will have sacred ceremony or not, he will get married or not, but it is for sure that they are going to die. Anybody is going to die. And there is always a change, transitory nature we can see in the world. All things are changing. Society is changing. Names and forms are changing. See, right now our own body is changing. Gatreshu valayah praptaha shvetaschaiva shiroruhaha jaraya purushaha jirnaha kimhi krutva prabhavayet. Gatreshu valayah praptaha. In due course of time, wrinkles are seen in our cheeks. Valayah praptaha. To cover those wrinkles, we start to grow the beard, but beard also grow in white. Shvetaschaiva shiroruhaha. In this way, people grow old, and this old age cannot be stopped by anybody. That's what we see. In the same way, houses, When newly constructed, they all are fine. But after 30 to 40 years, the jirnam bhutva avasidati yatha agaram dridasthunam. Even the strong pillared houses are getting shaken. It's a stream in which all are moving. That is how this is going on and on. We need to think of the transitory nature of the world. And in this transitory nature, when we start to think on that transitory nature, we start to disassociate ourselves from this flow. Because sukha bhajaha prajasmrutaha, our core nature is bliss and eternity. When we superimpose myself upon some transitory object, we misunderstand that transitory object also to be eternal and blissful. Because of this wrong understanding, the whole samsara is flowing. But when I start to recognize the transitory nature of the names and forms of the world, gradually that coloring disappears and I dissociate myself from all these transitory things in the world. Why to disassociate? Only by disassociating, we get our dharma shraddha will be strong. More we get associate with the things around, ahankara comes. Ahankara is the problem. Aham is not the problem. Aham is wonderful. Aham iti antaspurantam sada. Aham is antaspurti. It is always blissful. Aham is wonderful. And when ahankara comes, aham kasminschit kriyate iti ahankara. You superimpose aham upon this mic, upon this desk, upon this chair, upon the roles we play. Then whatever, and I misunderstand my own nature, that is eternity and bliss, as the nature of desk, mic, and chair. That's how the problem is created. Then we start to do various kinds of adharmas. We become selfish. We attack others. When we contemplate on the transitory nature of the world, gradually when the disassociation happens, we start to do lot of dharma karyas. And we are here only for the purpose of dharma. And the path is laid well. And who is the guide for all of us? Our Father. He laid the path and we are traveling in that path. To keep our Father truthful, may you be in Ayodhya ruling the kingdom. To keep his word, may I be in the forest. Bharata listens to all these things very patiently. He did not interfere. Due to his excitement, oh, Rama has to come. Therefore, again and again interfering and not allowing Rama to talk, that he doesn't tell. Because something from the depth of the heart he is talking. His ego is dead. Whose ego? Rama's ego. Yatha mrutaha. Valmiki's words. Yatha mrutaha tata jivan. Yatha sati tata sati. Here is the seed of whole of Yoga Vasishta. In Valmiki Ramayana. Rama is none other than Jada Bharata. Yatha mrutaha tata jivan. Yatha sati tata sati. What are you telling? Pudusa irukku. Rama is Jada Bharata, you are telling. Rama can become Jada Bharata. Jada Bharata cannot become Rama. Yeah. This is something different. That's the spirit of Karma Yoga. Krishna can become Jada Bharata. Jada Bharata cannot become Krishna. See that pure, colorless Swarupam of Rama is embedded in this sloka. Bharata says this. Okay. You are great. You are matchless. No misery of the world can touch you. Natvamevam gunirjushtam prabhava abhavakovidam avishahyatamam dukkam asadayitum. No misery dares to touch you. You are beyond all the joys and miseries, my Lord. And I don't know how to convince you. That's the problem. Misery is not touching you, that's the problem. We want to bring you to Ayodhya. In what way we can bring, I don't know. And at least to do dharma, you have to come to Ayodhya. Dhire gunodate deva shikhamane dharma samrakshana kodandapane dayaya nikhilam gate nijajane dharaye makutam janaki jane swamin svikuru samrajyam swajana rakshanam tvaya natyajyam swamin. No need of much efforts. How many efforts they are making to win the chair? How many political tacts they are adopting? But for your kingship, for your rulership, there is no need of any effort. You just nod your head. You are very tall. While you are nodding your head will come like this. At that time, we will place the crown upon your head. Crown is brought here. Crown is brought. From Mysore, crown is brought to Melkote with all security because it is diamond-decked crown for Ramapriya. In the same way, with the security, because this is a diamond-decked crown, which will be kept to Rama only at the time of coronation ceremony or some auspicious occasions like Vijayadashami and all. It's not daily crown. Brahmana nirbitam purvam kiritam ratna shobhitam abhishiktaha purayena manustam deepta tejasam. It's a special crown which will be placed only at the time of coronation ceremony. And with a great security, we have brought this crown here because we are planning to crown you in the bank of river Mandakini with the holy water of Mandakini. Okay. May this Chitrakuta rejoice on seeing your coronation ceremony. Chitrakuta has seen only the Rama with the tree bark and the matted hair. May it see the great Rama with royal robes. May Ranganji Padhuka happen here. And your gurus have come. They all made great effort to come all the way to Chitrakuta only to coronate you. Great Vasishta has come. Ritujaha sa Vasishtascha mantravan mantrakovidaha. And Vamadeva has come, Jabali, Kashyapa, Katyayana, all great souls. Bharata compels Rama somehow. Okay. Sometimes some people invite us to some house. When we go there, please have food. No, I have to go back. No, we have already cooked. For you only today I cooked. Like that they compel, right? The same way. Ramachandra is compelled. Your guru has come only to coronate you. I begged all the Ritiks like Markandeya or Vasishta to come here to coronate you. Otherwise they would not have come. They came only to coronate you. That's how. And some people are there. They will bring with the Patrika. Your Ramayana Navaha we are going to conduct. Already we have printed Patrika, therefore you have to come. Like that Bharata shows. Coronation Patrika is there. And the crown is there. Priests are there. You have to accept the kingdom. Still Rama. Rama is not accepting. And while Bharata is telling, Bharata sees all of them through his eyes. As soon as Bharata sees, I think they have planned already. All of them together, they are also requesting Rama to come. Tamruttijaha. All the Ritiks are requesting Rama to come. Naigama Yutha Vallabhaha. The commanders in chief are requesting. Tatha Visanyasru Kalascha Mataraha. With the tears, Kausalya, Mother Sumitra and Kaikeyi, they are requesting Rama to come. But Ramachandra is not coming. On seeing Rama with the strong determination, all people are wonderstruck. They got both joy and misery in their heart. They experience both joy and misery. This is a beautiful rasa, see? Long before Anandavardhana, long before Bharata Muni, how Maharshi Valmiki is handling these rasas. Nayati ayodhyamiti dukkhito bhavat sthira pratigyatvam avechya harshitaha. At the same time, people experience joy and misery together. On seeing Rama suffering in forest, they are sad. On seeing his stubbornness in truth and dharma, they are happy. That is how they enjoy this story. We all are enjoying. We all have the same experience. So, Ramachandra further says, my dear Bharata, I understand your excitement and devotion, but Bharata asked a question, for that Rama is answering. What Bharata asked, among the various dharmas, Raja Dharma and Grihastha Dharma are great. Chaturnam ashramanam hi garhastyam sreshtam ashramam. Prahuhu dharmagya dharmagyaha tam katam tektum ichhasi. How can you give up this garhastya dharma? Only through garhastya dharma other ashramas are maintained. And you are trying to give up that. And kocha kshatram, kocha vanam. And where is Kshatriya Dharma? Where is this forest? You are a sun. You are emanating the virtues. You have come here to guard the whole of the world, but you are sitting in the forest with all these capabilities. See, having such potentials, sitting in forest is adharma. It should not be done. You need to come out and mingle with the people, because people are expecting you to be the king. You like people. If someone doesn't have any potential and all, he will be sitting in the forest. With all these potentials without working for society, what are you doing? Rama responds, my dear Bharata, I am not rejecting your words. I understand the greatness of Garhastya Dharma and Kshatriya Dharma. Neither I give up Garhastya nor I give up Kshatriya Dharma. See, I am in Garhastya Dharma. You can see my wife. I have come to forest with my wife. I am in Kshatriya Dharma. I have come to the forest with the bow, arrows and quiver. When I started my journey, I did not ask Lakshmana, my dear Lakshmana, bring my japamala. I am entering into forest. I asked Lakshmana, my dear Lakshmana, bring my bow, arrows and quiver. We have to go to the forest. So, neither I give up Kshatriya Dharma. I know the greatness of Kshatriya Dharma and also Garhastya Dharma. But then why this kind of disguise? Tree barks, matted hair. This is because to save the word of our father. Our father has done a pratigya, has sworn. And mother got this boon. Ramo bhavatu tapasaha. May Rama be in forest for 14 years with matted hair and a tree bark. That's a boon which father asked for. That's why I have come here. It's not that Rama should be in forest, that alone is the boon. That alone is the swearing here. He should go to forest with matted hair and which even the great Chakravartins did not do. I think this is the unique story of Ramachandra. We can see regarding other Kshatriyas who went to forest. You see, Nala Chakravarti or Yudhishthira. When Yudhishthira went to forest, he went with thousands of people. Okay, that's how Mahabharata says. And in forest, even though he was in a cottage, he habitated all of them in the forest. And he was not in a strict discipline wearing tree bark and all. Yudhishthira's exile. And you see, many people go for forest, like Dushyanta, for example. He went to forest and he impregnated someone and came back. That is how the kings went to forest for some pleasure trip. But regarding Rama, his going to forest is different. Ramo bhavatu tapasaha, with matted hair and tree barks, he should stay in forest for 14 years. That is the pratigya done by his father. No written document. Even there is a written document, Rama need not go. By his might and power, he can capture the kingdom. But he takes the word, he takes that satyam, truth, pratigya, in such a serious way. Okay, in such a serious way. In his prime age, he gives up the whole of. There is no story equal to this in the world. That's how he enters into forest and lives there for 14 years. He has established the matchless dharma in this way. That's why Bhagavatakara says, Natat samascha, adu Upanishad. Adhika samya vimukta dhamnaha. Nobody can match Rama or nobody can excel Rama in the world. That's the supremacy, that's the greatness of Rama. Rama is great due to his virtues. And it is purely because of father's word, Appa, Bharata. It's not that I'm not interested in Kshatriya Dharma or Grihastha Dharma. And I'm happy here, by the way. Don't think that I'm suffering here. Don't think like that. Tum Raja Bharata Bhavaswayam Naranam Vanyanam Ahamapi Rajaran Mriganam Gachatvam Puravara Madhya Samprahristaha Samhrishtaha Tvahamapi Dandakan Pravekshye Chayam Te Dinakarabhav Prabhadamanam Varshatram Bharata Karotu Murdhni Shitam Yetesham Ahamapi Kananadrumanam Chayam Tam Atishayinim Sukhisrayishye Satrugnaha Kusalamatistu Sahayaha Saumitrihi Mama Viditah Pradana Mitram Chatvaraha Tanayavara Vayam Narendram Satyastam Bharata Charamama Vishide Satyastam Bharata Charamama Vishide Tum Raja Bharata Bhavaswayam Naranam. May you be the king of the subjects of Ayodhya. May I have all these animals, plants and birds as my subjects. May you be the king of Ayodhya, Tum Raja. May I be Tum Raja, Aham Raja Rat. May you be the king, may I be king of kings. You are king and I am king of kings. Naturally that word comes here. See, being in Chitrakuta, being with the animals and birds is taken here as king of kings. Staying in Ayodhya, getting seated on the throne is taken as just a king. Raja Ranmriganam Gachatvam Puravara Madhye May you go to Ayodhya, may go to Dandakaranya. Dandakan, his plan is that. Even to Kaikeyi, he openly says, may take leave to go to Dandaka forest. Yeah, on the way Chitrakuta comes, that's all. His plan is to go to Dandaka. Dandakan pravekshe chayam te dinakarabhav prabhadamanam. May I get seated in the shadow of all the trees found in the forest. May you be under the royal umbrella. Your governance is from royal umbrella. My governance is from the tree shadow. And may you be counseled by your own wonderful Shatrughna, and may I get counseling from Lakshmana. Shishi Anna says here, when Bharata is arriving, Rama became angry with Lakshmana and said, if you want, you can go to Ayodhya and rule. May I take Bharata to forest? Now Rama says, may Lakshmana be with me. Okay, for that compensation he is telling here. And may Shatrughna be with you. Rama knows what to talk, when to talk, and where to talk what. He is not a Watavai. When Bharata comes here, he could have told, this Lakshmana mistook you. I only corrected him. I said to him, get out. You go to Ayodhya, I will take Bharata. Such an affection I have to you. Rama doesn't blabber like this. Rama knows where to talk, when to talk, and what to talk. Laukike samayachare kritakalpo visharadaha. Sedukkapattavar. Enna slogam adu? Ramayanathil da varudhu sedukkapattavar. Sadhurekaha vinirmitaha. Sadhurekaha vinirmitaha. For that I generally say sedukkapattavar. He knows Laukike samayachare. He knows samayachara and Laukika. And Bharata is silenced. Jabali thought Rama cannot be one having the boundary of dharma in debate. So let us cross the boundary of dharma to bring Rama back to Ayodhya. And Jabali starts to tell so many things. Jabali says to Rama, my dear Rama, what are you talking about? You are telling so many things about a meaningless word. If something is meaningless, it cannot be called as a word at all. It may be called as a sound. Okay. There is one sound. What's that sound? Dharma, which has no meaning. It is senseless. Nonsensical syllables are combined to cheat the society. The the upper class has coined a word to cheat the downtrodden, and that word is dharma. Okay. If they teach don't steal because they are afraid their wealth will go away, their wealth will be plundered by the downtrodden, therefore they are telling don't plunder, don't steal. Like this, they have written various shastras, okay, so that they can get secured in society. And various laws, lawmakers, and books. These are all called as dharmas. Anyhow, dharma doesn't have a proper definition. Nobody has seen dharma. Dharma is colorless, odorless, and tasteless. Dharma. That itself reveals that it is as important as water, of course. Jabali doesn't tell that. Dharma, you can't see dharma. Whether dharma is fat or lean, nobody has seen black or white dharma. What color dharma has and what is dharma's age. Nobody can tell all these things. Nothing called dharma. Sanasti paramityeva. There is nothing called dharma. And if you remove that word dharma from dictionary and mind also, you can lead a very happy life in this world. Rinam kritva gritam pibhet. You can do whatever you want. Okay. If you are mighty, you can plunder. You can enjoy your life. And the kingdom is waiting for you. Now you are talking about dharma and not coming. See? Even the great intellects can be fooled like this. That great intellects like Rama and Bharata, they are standing in street because of this dharma. Jabali says all these things in front of Rama. And Rama, Maharshi Valmiki says, Buddhya chapi avipannaya. Rama's clarity is utter. It's not that Rama is doing something about which he is not knowing anything. Okay. He knows thoroughly about what he does. He has a complete conviction regarding his action. Buddhya chapi avipannaya. With that he says, lakshanyavat alakshanyam. Some speakers talk, it appears to be highly qualified, but it doesn't have quality at all. And some people call themselves as intellect and rational, but their eloquence is highly irrational. Some people say, some scholars say that they give security to the society, but their talk is highly dangerous to society. If you want an example for such a kind of talk, you can see this kind of talk of Jabali. Rama openly starts like this. You are asking, sir, where is dharma? What is the shape of dharma, color of dharma, so on and so forth. But we understand the existence of dharma if you see a society where dharma doesn't exist. Say, if a society doesn't have a particular kind of value, how that society suffers due to the lack of that value. We see that in our life. It's very unfortunate. Rama is highly visionary. I don't know which society he saw like that, but he says about it. Pratyagatmam dharmyam satyam pashyami upasthitam. He's talking, say, there are some countries which lack family values. We also see how those countries suffer like anything, especially European countries. It is something like a genocidal suicide or suicidal genocide. Okay. See, the very big countries, the population is decreasing like anything. Because nobody wants to lead a married life properly. Before some 10 years, I think, I saw the stats. I'm not following, I'm not giving an updated version. 44% of the people of USA only get married. Others don't get married at all. Which means what? Only 44% of the people take responsibility of giving children. Why? In what way marriage is related to giving birth to children? Yes. Only who want to give birth to children will get married. Only who wants to take responsibility of being a father for eternity. Okay. In India, everybody almost has a fixed father throughout his life and a fixed mother. There is one father and one mother taking care of the children. This is the greatest security which can be given. And when you go to some countries of West, either father or mother changes once in 4 or 5 years. In this situation, children are highly stressed. And that is how gun culture enters into society. There is something called gun culture. Children just to take guns and shoot anybody and everybody around due to the tension. All these things happen with. I'm not going into detail. It's a very long story. Due to the lack of family value, what are all the things can happen? That best example, many of the Western countries. Okay. In the same way, due to the lack of truth, what can happen? Pratigya is there. Pratigya can help in vyavahara. Please understand. Vyavahara, I am not talking about philosophical vyavahara. Please leave it now. I am talking about vyavahara dealt in smriti and arthashastra. In philosophy, to Nagarjuna or Shankara, vyavahara is something different. Vyavahara satyam, paramartha satyam, that's different. But vyavaharam in Manusmriti or Chanakya's Arthashastra, I am talking about it, has only 2 meanings. One, court transactions. Another one, business transactions. Both are bound by pratigya. Please understand. Both are bound with pratigya. I am getting a loan. I swear. I take an oath. I will repay it after a month. In a month. In the same way, in the court, I swear, whatever I talk here will be true. It's not just a saying, it's an oath, it's a pratigya. If you transgress this pratigya, nobody transgresses in society that pratigya. If the whole society has to follow that pratigya, if the whole society takes the pratigya in court or business in a serious way, then an individual dares to transgress it. Please understand, an individual dares to transgress it. But the society in which everybody starts to transgress pratigya, that will be a very great problem. Then we can't find out who is right and who is wrong. We will find even the criminals wandering freely in society. When pratigya is not taken in the court seriously, one among the 10 in society will have bomb in the hand. We can't see a corruptionless society. If the number of the people increases who don't repay the loans in business transactions, again the society will be corrupted. When truth is decreasing, corruption grows. Due to corruption, the country will lose abhyudaya. The country which doesn't even fit for abhyudaya can never enter into nisrayasa. Can never see nisrayasa. Okay, please understand this. Don't dream for nisrayasa. Just to think that we are going to nisrayasa by transgressing abhyudaya. Don't dream like that. Only after the generations of abhyudaya, one can this nisrayasa is getting churned out like butter. Okay. So we need to take it very seriously. Abhyudaya or social welfare can never and never happen with the corruptions found in society. And the corruptions are due to lies, untruth, and transgressing pratigya. And even an ordinary person should not transgress his pratigya. If this is the case, We belong to such a family which is taken to be exemplary by millions, and they are watching that family. I belong to such a family. Katham Dasharathat Jataha. I am the son of Dasharatha. And he is well known for truth. How can I transgress the truth? Yad vrittas santi. So what? Yad vrittas santi rajanaha tad vrittas santi praja. If I transgress the truth, I will be defamed. Rama doesn't tell that. What Rama says is, if I transgress the truth, people will start to follow me. Two ideals Ramayana established in front of us in India. One truth, another one pativratyam, chastity. Okay, these two truths Ramayana established. Up to our times, I don't know what is going to happen tomorrow. Up to our times, this pativratyam is taken very seriously. Okay, whether men follow Rama or not, women follow the footsteps of Sitha Devi in India. That is why I think if a man comes, nobody says Mahavishnu is coming. But some woman is coming, Mahalakshmi is coming, she looks like Mahalakshmi and all. Okay. Because somehow women want to follow the footsteps of Sithamma. Somehow they have got this epithet Mahalakshmi. Mahalakshmi Mari Irkamma, they say. If some person is coming, some man is coming, Mahavishnu Mari Irkappa, nobody says like that. Okay. So, Pativratyam is a very important ideal which Ramayana shows to us. And the Indians are successful in that up to our times. But unfortunately, where did we miss this truth? Having such a great epic which stands for truth, somewhere we missed it. And recently only we missed it. Please understand. Probably before 50 years we were safe. People were afraid of talking lie. But only in last 40 to 50 years, something happened. We missed it not because of British, not because of... don't think that all problems are created by British. Please check ourselves. Introspect, retrospect. Where we went wrong. Somewhere we went wrong. That is why British came. Otherwise, British cannot come at all. Where we went wrong. So, in this way, if we have to introspect, we have to think, I don't know, I'm just posing this question. Where we went wrong, why we became great liars of the world, I don't know. Again, we have to revert to the path of Rama. It's not just enough just to celebrate Rama. Rama aaye hai, Rama aaye hai. Kahan aaye hai? All are liars here. Kahan aaye hai? Only we can, if we can see the truth in the people, the truth is Rama. The truth is Rama. And Rama in the form of the truth has to come here. We have to see this nation with that. Then only it can be called as Rama Rajya. And Ramachandra, we all are worshipping Rama as God. But Rama says here clearly, truth is my God. Satyameva Ishwaraha loke. Satyam Padmasrita sada. Satyamulani sarvani. Satyat nasti parampadam. Satyam is the greatest thing in the world, and Satyam is Ishwara of me. If Rama says like that, being Rama Bhaktas, if we transgress this Satyam, then we are the traitors of our Lord. Please understand. Satyamulani sarvani. Whatever punya we do, all these things are Satyam based. And nothing is greater in the world than Satyam. Satyam nasti parampadam. That's a very interesting thing. Rama is the eternal God. See, here God. Why he is the eternal God? Because he represents eternal values. He is an eternal icon who represents eternal values in the world. When Rama says this, Jabali is silenced. Here Rama gives a beautiful sloka. I don't have time. Satyam cha dharmam cha parakramam cha bhutanukampam priyavaditam cha dijati devatiti pujanam cha panthanamahuhu trudivasya santaha. Satyam cha dharmam cha parakramam cha. Our sages have prescribed the path as satyam, dharma, and conviction, and compassion, bhutanukampam, and priyavaditam cha. How to translate appa? Priyavadita, in soul. Talking, sweet talking. Priya is lovable talk, priyavaditam cha. And also hospitality, atiti pujanam cha. This is the path laid by our elders, and they lived in that path. Dharme rataha satpurushai sameta. That is why they are called as pramanikas. Rama is explaining all these things. Jabali, Maharshi Vasishta is supporting Jabali, not his philosophy. Vasishta says, Jabali rapi janite lokasyasya gatagatim. Jabali too knows what is dharma. This is very important because in the modern world, many people are talking in a wrong way, even the orthodox people. Not orthodox people, the so-called right-wing people, I can tell. I am seeing so many persons talking like this. What is that? Jabali is a Nastika who was in the court of Rama. That is how they talk. Jabali was an atheist, or not atheist, what to say? Jabali was anti-Vedic who was in the court of Rama. Jabali was in reality not anti-Vedic. Please understand. That is also given in Ramayana. In reality, he was not. And someone was telling, this Jabali of Ramayana, see, so many imaginations. Why can't we stick to the epic? I don't know. While dealing with the epic. See, you are giving the title Ramayana. So many wild imaginations you are floating around. I think some people are drinking and talking. Okay. So many wild imaginations. Connecting this Jabali of Ramayana with the Jabala of Chandogya Upanishad. Satyakama Jabala of Chandogya Upanishad is totally different from Jabali of. They may connect this also, Jabali with Balaji, and Jabali is none other than Venkateshwara. They may tell that also. I don't know, because they are drunkard. Satyakama Jabala is different, Jabali is different. And Satyakama, taking Satyakama Jabala as a low caste person. Okay. That Satyakama Jabala is talking Nastika, therefore Nastika, low caste represents. All this nonsense are going on in social media. Please understand. Satyakama Jabala, first of all, was not an atheist. He was a great Rishi. This Jabali in Ramayana is another Rishi. And he is not anti-Vedic. What is he, first of all? Our Jabali. He was purely Vedic, but he was blinded by the affection of Rama. Somehow we need to bring Rama back to Ayodhya. Therefore he is talking this. This is what Vasishta says. Vasishta is testimony here. And Vasishta pacifies Rama. Rama also knows that. But when Jabal is talking in front of Rama in the court, Rama should not remain silent. That is why he gave the voice to support Dharma. Rama knows Jabali's heart. Vasishta further said, my dear, you need to obey your Guru. I am your Guru. I am ordering you to come back to take the kingdom. Rama with his clasped hands said, okay, sir. I shall come to the kingdom to rule Ayodhya. If I tell like that, sir, will you be happy? As soon as I say I shall come to Ayodhya to rule, you are shocked. You are shocked because you never expect this from you. I know your heart. If you would have expected this from me, when I started my journey to the forest, you would have told that. Now you are telling because you are compelled by this boy, my own darling boy, Bharata, to tell all these things. He is blind with me in love. Therefore, he compels all the elders to talk like this. You know, you are beyond raga and dvesha. Please see with the eye of truth and dharma. You only taught me dharma and truth. And we are living based on what alms you have given. Alms, pichai. Whatever dharma I have is a pichai given by you in Gurukula. And you are extremely happy by seeing me in dharma and satya. From your peripheral mind, you may think that how nice it will be to have Rama as king. Therefore, you are mesmerized now by Bharata. Therefore, you are telling to me. If I obey, you will be shocked. You will never exist further. You will dissipate. Therefore, please don't try all these things which is not your nature. Vasishta nodded his head. Vasishta saw Bharata. Sunne na. All the people also joined with Vasishta. They said to Bharata, that's how it comes. Because Bharata again turns to people and compels them. Come on, let us have a strike here. We will make a dharna, andolan, to bring him back. Having andolan means, come back, let us shout. Bharata goes mad. Ayodhyans are telling, no. Even if we can make an andolan. Even if we make an andolan, he will not come back. We know it thoroughly. Then let me have a proxy with Rama. Proxy? Which is done in college? Proxy. What is the proxy? Rama is asking. May you, if two boons have to be fulfilled, may you go to Ayodhya, let me go to forest. Proxy can be possible in college, appa, not in our life. Word is word. See, Bharata now doesn't know in what way we can bring Rama back. Therefore, he starts to, he was defeated here. And somehow he finds ways. And finally, he fell at the feet of Rama with clasped hands. I am your Sharanagat. Aapke refugee. Aapke Sharanagat hu main. And I am your refugee. Refugee is a சரியான வேர்டா தெரியல சொல். நான் உன்னுடைய சரணாகதன். And may you guard the Sharanagata. And Lord's kartavyam, Lord's nature is to fulfill the wish of a refugee or a devotee. Rama smiles. That is regarding the peripheral devotees, my dear Bharata. Very ordinary kind of devotees may say, fulfill my desires. But Sharanagata is different. Lord is not there to fulfill the desire of a Sharanagat. Sharanagat is there to fulfill the desire of the Lord. Anukulyasya sankalpaha. And you belong to that category. You do belong to that category. Bharata couldn't do anything. Bharata sees, okay, anyhow, we can't bring him back. He got convinced. He saw there the sandals of Ramachandra. He brings that sandals and placed in front of the Lord. Such a brilliant idea. It's a brilliant idea. And later, I don't know whose idea is this. Later, when retelling comes in Ramayana, it is told to settle this problem, because the debate is growing endlessly. To settle this problem, some elder is required. Okay, Goswami Tulsidas says, he suddenly brings Janaka here. Tulsidas. And Janaka is settling this problem, that is how Tulsidas says. And Ekanath says in Bharata Ramayana, who is contemporary to Tulsidas, he suddenly brings Maharshi Valmiki here. Yeah. Valmiki's ashrama is nearby. Valmiki comes here. Seeing these two brothers having endless debate, Valmiki advises what to do further. This is Ekanath's bhakti to Valmiki. But Valmiki, what Valmiki says here? Okay. In Valmiki Ramayana, there is a retelling. Valmiki Ramayana is not a retelling, but in Valmiki Ramayana, there is a retelling of the same incident. There, Valmiki says, on seeing this endless debate of Bharata and Rama, the elderly person, Maharshi Vasishtha, comes there and says, Rama, you do one thing. Please give the sandals of you to Bharata. And with that, settle this problem. Because neither you can give up your truth, nor Bharata can live without you. So what's the solution of this problem? Sandals. Adiroharya padabhyam paduke hemabhushite yete hi sarvalokasya yogakshemam vidasyataha. Normally, when a shishya, a disciple is suffering like anything without a guru, he brings padukas, sandals from a guru. It is normal. There are n number of stories regarding this. Uddhava getting sandals from Krishna. Again, Uddhava getting sandals from Samartha Ramadas. Samartha Ramadas' disciples name also is Uddhava. Mane Uddhava Chidgana Maharaja. And another person, Sachidevi, Vishnupriya. Vishnupriya getting sandals from Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. There is a sandal story, goes on and on. In all these stories, the common thing is, in that Virahanubhava, a Shishya, not even a Bhakta, a Shishya cannot hold. Therefore, to get solace, he gets sandals from a guru. Only this we can see with others. Uniqueness of Bharata is, he not only gets sandals to have solace, he not only gets sandals to be in Nisrayasa, but also for Abhyudaya. What is that? Yete hi sarvalokasya. Tomorrow I have to govern the kingdom. At that time, the feel I am governing should not come. Should not come. Only Rama is ruling. That idea should be maintained, for which I can take the sandals. Sandals are placed in the asana, and I will always feel sandals are taking care of the kingdom. Ramachandra, in the form of these sandals, take care of the kingdom. Someone was telling, in Ramayana, idolatry is not found. Here is idolatry. I deliberately use this word idolatry. I am not ashamed of idolatry. In fact, I am proud of idolatry. Okay. And here is that. Rama's sandals. Bharata is taking that sandals and places upon his head and goes to Ayodhya. And in Ayodhya, he crowns this sandals themselves. How he crowns? He makes a hut, beautiful hut in Nandigrama. Putro Rajadhirajasya. He is the son of a great emperor. But how he is? Kutim Kritva Tasmin Yedugiri Tate Nitya Vasatihi. Like somebody like Kuresha. Kuresha is a very rich man in his town, Kura. He is called as Srivatsa Chinha Misra. I don't know how the words like Misra came here. Must be from Mithila, I don't know. Vachaspati Misra, something like that. Srivatsa Chinha Misra. Okay, like our Krishna Misra. Okay, he must be from Mithila. This Kuresha, the great soul, just I am telling, I don't know. This Kuresha, anyhow, his heart is in Mithila. No doubt his son's heart is always in Mithila. Parasara Bhatta. Okay. So, this great Kuresha, He left everything for the sake of his guru, came and resided in a small hut in Srirangam. In the same way, here you see Bharata residing in a small hut, having that sandals with him. He coronated, he anointed those sandals, paduketu abhishichyate nandigrame avasattada. And the umbrella and the fans and the whisk, all these things he offers to the sandals. And he rules the kingdom, this Kosala kingdom, having the bhavana that Padukas are ruling. Nandigrame akarotu rajyam Rama gamana kankshaya. Before that, Rama padau upasprasan. Enna slogam? Touching the sandals of Rama, with the great expectation of Rama's re-arrival to Ayodhya. He ruled the whole of Kosala kingdom, not from Ayodhya, but from a small village named Nandigrama. This lineage is well known for Tyaga, sacrifice. How the great Raghu was living, we hear, in a hut with the clay pot. How these great souls are living, how Bharata now leads his life. He doesn't give up the welfare of people, he takes care of the people well. At the same time, he is living a life of austerity, tapasvi kind of life. In this great Nandigrama, Bharata is waiting for Ramachandra. Now, for a few minutes, we will have a short Sita Kalyana Mahotsava. In Parayanam, Sita Kalyanam comes, then I will also narrate Sita Kalyanam, then we will go to real Sita Kalyanam. Sitaram.
तपस्विषु विचिन्तयन् न तत्रारोचयद्वासं कारणैर्बहुभिस्तदा इह मे भरतो दृष्टो मातरश्च सनागराः सा च मे स्मृतिरन्वेति तान्नित्यं मनुषोचतः स्कन्धावारिनिवेशेन तेन तस्य महात्मनः हयहस्तिकरीशैश्च उपमर्दः कृतो भृशं तस्मादन्यत्र गच्छाम इति सञ्चिन्त्य राघवः प्रातिष्ठत स वैदेह्या लक्ष्मणेन च सङ्गतः सोत्रेराश्रममासाद्य तं ववन्दे महायशाः तं चापि भगवानत्रिः पुत्रवत् प्रत्यपद्यत स्वयम् आतिथ्यमादिश्य सर्वम् अस्य सुसत्कृतं सौमित्रं च महाभागां सीतां च समसान्त्वयन् पत्नीं च समनुप्राप्तां वृद्धा मामन्त्र्य सत्कृतां सान्त्वयामास धर्मज्ञः सर्वभूतहिते रतः अनसूयां महाभागां तापसीं धर्मचारिणीं प्रतिगृह्णीष्व वैदेहीम् अब्रवीत् ऋषिसत्तमः रामाय चाचचक्षेतां तापसीं धर्मचारिणीं दशवर्षाण्यनावृष्ट्या दग्धे लोके निरन्तरं यया मूलफले सृष्टे जाह्नवी च प्रवर्तिता उग्रेण तपसा युक्ता नियमैश्चाप्यलङ्कृता दशवर्षसहस्राणि यया तप्तं महत्तपः अनसूया व्रतैः स्नात्वा प्रत्यूहाश्च निवर्तिताः देवकार्यनिमित्तं च यया सन्त्वरमाणया दशरात्रं कृता रात्रिः सेयं मातेवते तेनघ तामिमां सर्वभूतानां नमस्कार्यां यशस्विनीम् अभिगच्छतु वैदेही वृद्धां क्रोधनां सदा अनसूयेति आलोके कर्मभिः ख्यातिम् आगता एवं ब्रुवाणं तं ऋषिं तथेत्युक्त्वा स राघवः सीतामुवाच धर्मज्ञामिदं वचनमुत्तमं राजपुत्रश्रुतं त्वेतत् मुनेरस्य समीरितं श्रेयोर्यथात्मनः शीघ्रम् अभिगच्छ तपस्विनीं सीता त्वेतद्वचः श्रुत्वा राघवस्य हितैषिणः ताम् अत्रिपत्नीं धर्मज्ञामभिचक्राम मैथिली शिथिलां वलितां वृद्धां जरापाण्डरमूर्धजां सततं वेपमानाङ्गी प्रवाते कतलीयता तां तु सीता महाभागा मनसूयां पतिव्रताम् अभ्यवादयदव्यग्रा स्वनाम समुदाहरत् अभिवाद्य च वैदेही तापसीं तामनिन्दितां बद्धाञ्जलिपुटा हृष्टा पर्यपृच्छदनामयं ततः सीतां महाभागां दृष्ट्वा तां धर्मचारिणीं सान्त्वयन्त्यब्रवीद्दृष्टा दिष्ट्या धर्मम् अवेक्षसे त्यक्त्वा ज्ञातिजनं सीते मानं वृद्धिं च भामिनी अवरुद्धं वने रामं दिष्ट्या त्वम् अनुगच्छसि नगरस्थो वनस्थो वा शुभो वा यदि वा शुभः यासां स्त्रीणां प्रियो भर्ता तासां लोकाः महोदयाः दुश्शीलः कामवृत्तो वा धनैर्वा परिवर्जितः स्त्रीणामार्यस्वभावानां परमं दैवतं पतिः नातो विशिष्टं पश्यामि बान्धवं विमृशन्त्यहं सर्वत्र योग्यं वैदेही तपः कृतम् इवाव्ययं न त्वेनम् अवगच्छन्ति गुणदोषं मत्सत्स्रियः कामवक्तव्यहृदया भर्तृनाथः शरन्ति याः प्राप्नुवन्त्यशश्चैव धर्मप्रंशं च मैथिली अकार्यवशं मापन्नाः स्त्रियो याः खलु तद्विदाः तद्विधास्तु गुणैर्युक्ताः दुष्टलोकपरावराः स्त्रियः स्वर्गे चरिष्यन्ति यथा धर्मकृतास्था तदेव मेनं त्वम् अनुव्रता सती पतिव्रतानां समयानुवर्तिनी भवस्व भर्तुः सह धर्मचारिणी यशश्च धर्मं च ततः समाप्स्यसि इत्यार्षे श्रीमद् रामायणे वाल्मीकि आदिकाव्ये श्रीमदयोध्याकाण्डे अनसूयादर्शनं नाम सप्तदशोत्तरशततमः सर्गः जानकीकान्तस्मरणं जय जय राम राम सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय सा त्वेव मुक्ता वैदेही त्वनसूयानसूयया प्रतिपूज्य वचो मन्दं प्रवक्तुम् उपचक्रमे नैतदाश्चर्यमार्याय यन्मां त्वम् अनुभाषसे विदितं तु ममाप्येतत् यथा नार्याः पतिर्गुरुः यद्यप्येष भवेद्भर्ता ममार्ये वृत्तवर्जितः अद्वैधम् उपचर्तव्यः तथाप्येष मया भवेत् किं पुनर्यो गुणश्लाघ्यः सानुक्रोशः जितेन्द्रियः स्थिरानुरागः धर्मात्मा मातृवत् पितृवत् प्रियः यां वृत्तिं वर्तते रामः कौसल्यायां महाबलः तामेव नृपनारीणाम् अन्यासामपि वर्तते सकृद्दृष्टास्वपि स्त्रीषु नृपेण नृपवत्सलः मातृवद्वर्तते वीरः मानम् उत्सृज्य धर्मवित् आगच्छन्त्याश्च विजनं वनमेव भयावहं समाहितं मे श्वश्वाच हृदये तद्वृतं महत् पाणिप्रदानकाले च यत्पुरा त्वग्निसन्निधौ अनुशिष्टा जनन्यास्मि वाक्यं तदपि मे धृतं नवीकृतं च तत्सर्वं वाक्यैस्ते धर्मचारिणी पतिशुश्रूषणान्नार्याः तपो नान्यद्विधीयते सावित्री पतिशुश्रूषां कृत्वा स्वर्गे महीयते तथा वृत्तिश्च याता त्वं पतिशुश्रूषया दिवं वरिष्ठा सर्वनारीणाम् एषा च दिवि देवता रोहिणी न विना चन्द्रं मुहूर्तम् अपि दृश्यते एवं विधाश्च प्रवराः स्त्रियो भर्तृदृढव्रताः देवलोके महीयन्ते पुण्येन स्वेन कर्मणा ततो नसूया संहृष्टा श्रुत्वोक्तं सीतया वचः शिरस्याघ्राय चोवाच मैथिलीं हर्षयन्त्युत नियमैः विविधैः आप्तं तपो हि महदस्ति मे तत्संश्रित्य बलं सीते छन्दये त्वां शुचिस्मिते उपपन्नं मनोज्ञं च वचनं तव मैथिली प्रीता चास्म्युचितं किं ते करवाणि ब्रवीहि मे तस्यास्तद्वचनं श्रुत्वा विस्मिता मन्दविस्मया कृतं नित्यब्रवीत् सीता तपोबलसमन्वितां सा त्वेव मुक्ता धर्मज्ञातया प्रीतितराभवत् सफलं च प्रहर्षं ते हन्तसीते करोम्यहम् इदं दिव्यं वरं माल्यं वस्त्रम् आभरणानि च अङ्गरागं च वैदेही महार्हं चानुलेपनं मया दत्तम् इदं सीते तव गात्राणि शोभयेत् अनुरूपम् असङ्क्लिष्टं नित्यमेव भविष्यति अङ्गरागेण दिव्येन लिप्ताङ्गी जनकात्मजे शोभयिष्यसि भर्तारं यथा श्रीर्विष्णुम् अव्ययं सा वस्त्रम् अङ्गरागं च भूषणानि स्रजस्तथा मैथिली प्रतिजग्राह प्रीतिदानं मनुत्तमं प्रतिगृह्य च तत्स सीता प्रीतिदानं यशस्विनी शिष्टाञ्जलिपुता तत्र समुपास्त तपोधनाम् तथा सीतामुपासीना मनसूया दृढव्रता वचनं प्रष्टुं मारेबे काञ्चित् प्रियकथाम् अनु स्वयंवरे किल प्राप्ता त्वम् अनेन यशस्विनी राघवेणेति मे सीतां कथाश्रुतिमुपागता तां कथां श्रोतुम् इच्छामि विस्तरेण च मैथिली यथानुभूतं कार्त्स्येन तन्मे वक्तुम् अर्हसि एवं मुक्ता तु सा सीता तां ततो धर्मचारिणीं श्रूयतामिति चोक्त्वा वै कथयामा समासतां कथां मिथिलाधिपतिर्वीरः जनको नाम धर्मवित् क्षत्रधर्मे ह्यभिरतः अन्यायतः शास्ति मेदिनीं तस्य लाङ्गलहस्तस्य कर्षतः क्षेत्रमण्डलम् अहं किलोत्थिता भित्त्वा जगतीं नृपतेः सुता समां दृष्ट्वा नरपतिः मुष्टिविक्षेप तत्परः पांसु कुण्ठितसर्वाङ्गीं जनको विस्मितोऽभवत् अनपत्येन च स्नेहात् अङ्कम् आरोप्य च स्वयं ममेयं तनयेत्युक्त्वा स्नेहो मयि निपातितः अन्तरिक्षे च वागुक्ता प्रतिमा मानुषी किल एवमेतन्नरपते धर्मेण तनया तव ततः प्रहृष्टो धर्मात्मा पिता मे मिथिलाधिपः अवाप्तो विपुलां वृद्धिं माम् अवाप्य नराधिपः दत्ता चास्मीष्टदेव्यै ज्येष्ठायै पुण्यकर्मणा तया सम्भाविता चास्मि स्निग्धया मातृसौहृदात् पतिसंयोगसुलभं वयो दृष्ट्वा तु मे पिता चिन्ताम् अभ्यगमद्दीनः वित्तनाशादिवादनः सदृशात् चापकृष्टाच्च लोके कन्यापिता जनात् प्रदर्शनम् अवाप्नोति शक्रेणापि समो भुवि तां दर्शनाम् अदूरस्थां दृष्ट्वा चात्मनि पार्थिवः चिन्तार्णवगतः पारं नाससादा प्लवो यथा अयो निजां हि मां ज्ञात्वा नाद्यगच्छद्विचिन्तयन् सदृशं चानुरूपं च महीपालः पतिं मम तस्य बुद्धिः इयं जाता चिन्तयानस्य सन्ततं स्वयंवरं तनूजायाः करिष्यामीति धीमतः मया महायज्ञे तदा तस्य वरुणेन महात्मना दत्तं धनुर्वरं प्रीत्या तूणी चक्षे सायकौ असञ्चाल्यं मनुष्यैश्च यत्नेनापि च गौरवात् तन्न शक्ता नमयितुं स्वप्नेष्वपि नराधिपाः तद्धनुः प्राप्य मे पित्रा व्याहृतं सत्यवादिना समवाये नरेन्द्राणां पूर्वं मामन्त्र्य पार्थिवान् इदं च धनुरुद्यम्य सज्जं यः कुरुते नरः तस्य मे दुहिता भार्या भविष्यति न संशयः तच्च दृष्ट्वा धनुश्रेष्ठं कौरवाद्गिरिसन्निभम् अभिवाद्य नृपा जग्मुः अशक्तास्तस्य तोलने सुदीर्घस्य तु कालस्य राघवोऽयं महाद्युतिः विश्वामित्रेण सहितः यज्ञं द्रष्टुं समागतः लक्ष्मणेन सह भ्रात्रा रामः सत्यपराक्रमः विश्वामित्रस्तु धर्मात्मा मम पित्रा सुपूजितः प्रोवाच पितरं तत्र भ्रातरौ रामलक्ष्मणौ सुतौ दशरथस्येमौ धनुर्दर्शनकाङ्क्षिणौ धनुर्दर्शय रामाय राजपुत्राय दैविकम् इत्युक्तस्तेन विप्रेण तद्धनुः सम्पाणयत् निमेषान्तरमात्रेण तदाणम्य स वीर्यवान् ज्यां समारोप्य झटिति पूरयामास वीर्यवत् तेन पूरयता वेगात् मध्ये भग्नं द्विधा धनुः तस्य शब्दो भवद्भीमः पतितस्य शनेरिव ततोऽहं तत्र रामाय पित्रा सत्याभिसन्धिना निश्चिता दातुम् उद्यम्य जलभाजनम् उत्तमम् दीयमानां न तु तदा प्रतिजग्राह राघवः अविज्ञाय पितुश्चन्दम् अयोध्याधिपतेः प्रभोः ततः श्वशुरं मामन्त्र्य वृद्धं दशरथं नृपं मम पित्रा त्वहं दत्ता रामाय विदितात्मने मम चैवानुजा साध्वी ऊर्मिला प्रियदर्शना भार्यार्थे लक्ष्मणस्यापि दत्ता पित्रा मम स्वयम् एवं दत्तास्मि रामाय तदा तस्मिन् स्वयंवरे अनुरक्तास्मि धर्मेण पतिं वीर्यवतां वरम् इत्यार्षे श्रीमद् रामायणे वाल्मीकि आदिकाव्ये श्रीमदयोध्याकाण्डे सीताकल्याणमहोत्सवो नाम अष्टादशोत्तरशततमः सर्गः जानकीकान्तस्मरणं जय जय राम राम सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय अनसूया तु धर्मज्ञा श्रुत्वा तां महतीं कथां पर्यश्रजत बाहुभ्यां शिरस्याघ्राय मैथिलीं व्यक्ताक्षरपदं चित्रं भाषितं मधुरं त्वया यथा स्वयंवरं वृत्तं तत्सर्वं हि श्रुतं मया रमेऽहं कथयाते तु दृढं मधुरभाषिणी रविरस्तं गतः श्रीमान् उपोह्य रजनीं शिवां दिवसं प्रतिकीर्णानाम् आहारार्थं पतत्रिणां सन्ध्याकाले निलीनानां निद्रार्थं श्रूयते ध्वनिः एते चाभ्यभिषेकार्द्राः मुनयः कलशोद्यताः सहिता उपवर्तन्ते सलिलाप्लुतवल्कलाः ऋषीणाम् अग्निहोत्रेषु हुतेषु विधिपूर्वकं कपोताङ्गुरं कपोताङ्गारुणो धूमः दृश्यते पवनोद्धतः अल्पपर्णाहितरवः घनीभूताः समन्ततः विप्रकृष्टेऽपि देशेऽस्मिन् न प्रकाशन्ति वैदिशः रजनीचरसत्त्वानि प्रचरन्ति समन्ततः तपोवनमृगा ह्येते वेदितीर्थेषु शेरते सम्प्रवृद्धा निशा सीते नक्षत्रसमलङ्कृता ज्योत्स्ना प्रावरणश्चन्द्रः दृश्यते भ्युदितोऽम्बरे गम्यतामनुजानामि रामस्यानुचरी भव कथयन्त्या हि मधुरं त्वयाहं परितोषिता अलङ्कुरु च तावत्त्वं प्रत्यक्षं मम मैथिली प्रीतिं जनय मे वत्से दिव्यालङ्कारशोभिता सा तथा समलङ्कृत्य सीता सुरसुतोपमा प्रणम्य शिरसा तस्यै रामं त्वभिमुखी ययौ तथा तु भूषितां सीतां ददर्श वदताम्बरः राघवः प्रीतिदानेन तपस्विन्या च हर्ष च निवेदयत्ततः सर्वं सीतारामाय मैथिली प्रीतिदानं तपस्विन्या वसनाभरणस्रजं प्रहृष्टस्त्वभवद्रामः लक्ष्मणश्च महारथः मैथिल्याः सत्क्रियां दृष्ट्वा मानुषेषु सुदुर्लभां ततस्तां शर्वरीं प्रीतः पुण्यां शशिनिभाननः अर्चितः तापसैः सिद्धैः उवास रघुनन्दनः तस्यां रात्र्यां व्यतीतायाम् अभिषिच्य हुताग्निकान् आपृच्छेतां नरव्याघ्रौ तापसान् वनगोचरान् तावूचुस्ते वनचराः तापसाः धर्मचारिणः वनस्य तस्य सञ्चारं राक्षसैः समभिप्लुतं रक्षांसि पुरुषादानि नानारूपाणि राघव वसन्त्यस्मिन् महारण्ये व्यालाश्च रुधिराशनाः उच्छिष्टं वा प्रमत्तं वा तापसं धर्मचारिणम् अदन्त्यस्मिन् महारण्ये तान् निवारय राघव एष पन्था महर्षीणां फलान्याहरतां वने अनेन तु वनं दुर्गं गन्तुं राघवते क्षमम् इतीव तैः प्राञ्जलिभिः तपस्विभिः द्विजैः कृतस्वस्येन परन्तपः वनं सभार्यः प्रविवेश राघवः स लक्ष्मणः सूर्यम् इवाभ्रमण्डलम् इत्यार्षे श्रीमद् रामायणे वाल्मीकिये आदिकाव्ये श्रीमदयोध्याकाण्डे वैदेह्यलङ्करणं नाम एकोनविंशत्युत्तरशततमः सर्गः जानकीकान्तस्मरणं जय जय राम राम.
Short and sweet Sita Kalyanam from the very words of Sita Devi. After the departure of Bharata, Rama resolves to go to Dandaka forest because that is his purpose of coming to the forest itself. No need of various explanations in the limited time. On the way, Atri Asrama comes. Rama prostrates before Atri Anasuya. Both of them are sitting in veranda. And Atri is very happy. Sachapi Bhagavan Atrihi Putravat Pratyapadyate. Both Anasuya and Atri are taking Rama as their own son, their own offspring, and Sita as Putravadu, daughter-in-law. They were talking for a little while. In between, Anasuya went inside. I'm just following the text here. Anasuya went inside. Now, Atri understands the sign of Anasuya and says to Rama, may Sita go and talk to Anasuya. Atri understands that Anasuya is going in just to have a talk with Sita in solitude, personal, to have personal talk. Understanding it, Atri says to Rama, may Sita go and see Anasuya. And he started to glorify his own wife. Anasuya did tapasya for 10 years and brought the river Mandakini again, which was dried before. And another one thing Atri says, which is very interesting. It is something related to physics, time dilation. Even though it appears to be miraculous here. Anasuya, due to her tapasya, made 7 nights, 1 night. Atri says here. 7 nights she made 1 night. Such a great, powerful tapasya she has. Then Rama says to Sita, may you go and have darshan of Anasuya. Sita enters into that ashrama. In Agnihotrashala, Anasuya is sitting as a second fire, second ritual fire. Sita Devi comes and prostrates before Anasuyamma. Anasuya is extremely happy to see Sita, placed Sita on her lap. Anasuya is very old with the wrinkles and white hair, like a banana, kadali miva. And Sita is very young, 18 in her age. Ashtadasi varshani mama janmani ganyate. And Anasuya placed Sita on her lap and started to glorify Sita. Tyaktva jnati janam Site mana vruddhim che bhamini. Oh Sita, you gave up everything to follow your husband. This is really great. And whether husband is in forest or in city, whether husband is in a happy mood or sorrowful mood, being with husband is great for woman. Nagarasto vanasto va shubho va yadi va shubhaha yasam strinam priyo bharta tasam lokaha mahodayaha. Sita says to Anasuya, what is great wonder regarding this? Amma, when Rama starts to forest, the whole of Ayodhya was following him. Even plants were crying that Rama cannot be followed. Animals, birds, beings, all, horses are crying, elephants are crying. He is with such tall virtues. If I am not following him, that only is a great wonder. When all are following him, if I follow, what is great in it? The greatness which you are adding to me, oh, you are following your husband in forest, all these things. This kind of greatness is not my greatness, but it is the greatness of my own husband. Kim punaryo gunashlagya sanukrosaha jitendriyaha sthiranuragaha dharmatma matruvatu pitruvatu priyaha. He is great of all virtues, gunashlagyaha, sthiranuragaha dharmatma. His love is very firm, sthiranuragaha. And he is a great dharmatma. And he is as lovable as my parents, matruvatu pitruvatu priyaha. He takes care of me like my parents, matruvatu pitruvatu priyaha. Sanukrosaha, he is compassionate also. And such a kind of husband, who will not follow? Anasuya smiles. My dear, it is your glory. While I am praising you, you add that credit also to your husband. That is the greatness of your chastity. And I want to listen to your own story, my dear. How did you get married to Rama? I want to know about it. Then Sita, from her own lips, narrates the story. Long before Janaka Maharaja was plowing the land, and there I was found. Mameyam tanayet yuktva sneho mayi nipatitaha. Janaka Maharaja was showering love to me, love upon me, taking me as his own daughter, offered to his wife. They were taking care of me. When I attained the age of marriage, pati sanyoga sulabham vayo drishtva tu me pita, my father started to contemplate. And he arranged for Swayamvara. Many kings came and saw the bow kept there, offered by Varuna. And they couldn't lift up that. Many of them just prostrated before that bow and went. Abhivadya nrupaha jagmuhu. They also said Abhivade. Abhivade Vishwamitra Devarata Utula. All these things. They went. And finally, Ramachandra came with Lakshmana and the sage Vishwamitra. When Sri Rama comes there, Rama sees that bow. Janaka Maharaja was showing that bow. Rama lifted that bow easily and effortlessly. Also was stringing that bow. By that the bow was broken into two pieces. Janaka was highly rejoiced and he was about to offer me. At that time, Rama said, how can this marriage happen without my father? Avijnaya pituschandam ayodhyadipatehe prabhoho. Janaka is happy with that also. Janaka invited the king Dasharatha. Dasharatha came in front of the great elders. This marriage happened wonderfully. And then what happens? This is how I attained my hero. Patim Viryavatam Varam. That's how the Sita Kalyana ends. Anasuya says to Sita, my dear, I rejoice this sweet marriage ceremony narrated by you. Shri Anna says here, a long Sita Kalyanam found in Balakanda, this Sita Kalyanam is even more beautiful than that Sita Kalyanam. It's very interesting. And pictorial, this is pictorial. Anasuya blesses the child. Of course, in her point of view, she is child. Blesses the child. Be with Rama forever. And due to my tapasya, I got various ornaments. May I decorate you? Anasuya is decorating with ornaments and sends Sita to Rama. Sita comes to Rama. When Rama is seeing Sita, Rama could have scolded her with bitter words. What are these jewels? Why are you bringing these jewels here? Unnecessary. Who will take care of all these things in this forest? You will wear all these jewels, and I have to be responsible to give security to these jewels also. Already you are a nuisance and you have jewels now. Rama is not scolding Sita like this. Rama again talks sweet words. Rama says to Sita, wow, wonderful. And Sita is very happy. Sita says, these are the prasada, these are the jewels given by Anasuya Amma. Oh, that is why she brought you in solitude to decorate you. This is wonderful, and this is our Rishi Prasada, Drishtva Bhagyamaho Taveti. So this is, we are blessed by the Rishis and Rishikas of forest. We are definitely blessed, Rama says. When Rama says this, sweet words, there is some Tirukkural about sweet word. I have forgotten that. In sol, something like that. Yeah. What is great difficulty to talk sweetly in the world? Nice. Okay. So, we can talk sweet words to the people. People will become happy. From the depth of heart, Rama is pouring such kind of words. When Rama is talking in this way, Sita is very happy. Rama is also happy. Lakshmana is also happy. Atri Maharshi is rejoicing this. Anasuya also watches this. Seeing this couple, Sita Kalyanam, Anasuya is very happy. Sri Atrayar Mama of Tanjavur, a great scholar of Ramayana, he says, whenever devotees want, we can conduct Sita Kalyanam. This path is laid by Anasuya only. Okay. Sita Kalyanam historically happened in Mithila by Janaka Maharaj, so on and so forth. That's okay. And one more Sita Kalyanam is recorded in Valmiki Ramayana. Sita Kalyanam arranged by Anasuya Amma and Atri Maharshi. So following that, the great souls are performing Sita Kalyanam throughout India and throughout the world, in fact. There is Vaikhanasa Sampradaya Sita Kalyana. Of course, in Pancharatra, there is wonderful Sita Kalyana. And then Sampradaya Bhajani, there is Sita Kalyana. In Premika Sampradaya Bhajani, there is a Sita Kalyana with Raghava Shatakam. And in Ayodhya, there is a Sita Kalyana in Avadi language. Yesterday, Rama Janma, for that Sri Rama Janma Badai, that based on Ayodhya tradition we have performed yesterday. But today with Raghava Shatakam, we are going to perform Sita Kalyanam. And one more Sita Kalyanam, Mithila, in the language of Maithili. Mithila has a language, Maithili, one of the sweetest languages of the world. And this language, in this language there are compositions. With that in Mithila Sita Kalyanam happens. These are the various Sita Kalyanams happening. The great soul of Bihar, I have forgotten his name. Subbu Bhaiyaku therinjirukum. அந்த உங்களுக்கே தெரியும், அனந்தமாமாவுக்கு தெரியும். பிஹார் ஸ்கூல் ஆஃப் யோகாவில் அவர் பேர் என்ன, இறக்கியாளர் இருந்தார், சத்யானந்த சுவாமி. Satyananda Swami used to conduct Sita Kalyanam every year. Okay, these are the various patterns of Sita Kalyanam. Okay, various kinds of Sita. In Sita Kalyanam in Nepal, Sita Kalyanam in Bihar, Sita Kalyanam in Uttar Pradesh. And now we are going to see here Sita Kalyanam based on Raghava Shatakam. And it's already 6:45. We can start at 7:45. Aram se 1 hour gap is needed for dinner. After having dinner, we will move to Sita Kalyanam. Janaki Kanta Smaranam.